Also, now at 5:30, a former paramedic files suit against his old employer, alleging he was wrongfully fired.
That paramedic followed the wishes of a patient who refused treatment, and tonight the patient's husband is also talking about the situation. Our Cleve Bryan is live in Pomona with the story. Cleve.
Well, it comes down to informed consent. The patient here did not want the recommended treatment, and so the paramedic didn't do the treatment and instead did a holistic treatment that the patient did like. Now, that paramedic has been fired and he's suing.
I protected myself, the patient, and also my employer.
After more than 34 years as a paramedic, Michael Senish says his career and reputation were ruined for putting a patient's wishes above his supervisor's. In February 2016, Senish and a partner went to Brian Johnson's home in Mays Landing to help Johnson's late wife, Wendy, who was suffering from a severe infection. They had trouble putting in an IV line into the frail woman's arm.
We have to call into medical control, and the order was given for what's called an IO, intraosseous infusion.
Senish says he explained he'd have to use a drill-like device to put an IV into Johnson's bone. As a firm believer in holistic over traditional medicine, even in her weak state, Johnson refused.
She said, IV yes, IO no, period. And I said, well, that's my wife.
Senish complied with her wish and, in an effort to give Johnson comfort, did a holistic treatment known as Reiki. Upon arrival at the hospital, Senish says he was reprimanded and 3 days later fired for his actions. With attorneys Michelle Douglas and Philip Burnham, Senish is suing Atlantic Care for wrongful termination.
Even when it may not be in their best conventional medical interest. If they say no, no means no.
Johnson says his wife Wendy died about a month after the incident from cancer and the infection, but he appreciates Senish's respect for his family's New Age beliefs.
He did everything correctly, according to what they should do to service the community that they're servicing.
I felt I did the right thing.
I've spoken to a spokesperson for Atlantic Care. They have denied a request for an interview, and we have not received any statement so far about the lawsuit, which goes to trial in a few weeks. Live in Pomona, Cleve Bryan, CBS 3 Eyewitness News.
Cleve, thank you.